Bledsoe. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and Durant there to claim the rebound. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Down 3. Yes, Klay Thompson missed his first. That one goes.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Bucks basketball. Bledsoe to Hill. Not that time. To Thompson. Durant. Curry. Won't go down. To Lopez. And the finish. Slam dunk.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. They can go 2 for 1 if they hurry. Curry to Durant. Misses with a second to go. 1 quarter down. The Bucks in front. Good start to this one. After 1 quarter play, on to the second period. Jay, neither team was able to get control to start this one.
Yeah, both teams have came out. They played with great energy, and they've also done an excellent job of establishing their own tempo. They have to make sure they have to push through that and do more of that in the second quarter.
And his foot was on the line. It's going the other way. Here's a chance from long range. And it's Iguodala to claim the rebound. Oh, nice find for the basket.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
A bad pass there. Warriors have it. To Shaun Livingston. Gets it in the left corner. Baseline drive. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Free throw up and good. Gives him a 2-point lead. Bucks at the controls. Hill. And the rebound grabbed by the Warriors. Livingston to bring it up. We're a minute into the second quarter. Brogdon to George Hill. Nothing going here on that drive. To Brogdon. Fires the 3. And Looney there to clear the board. Durant across the timeline. 2-point advantage. Can't connect from in close. From long range. And the Warriors have the rebound. Livingston across the timeline. He'll run the offense. Bucks have the rebound. Lays it up and in.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
The Bucks at the controls. Hill. Ball's loose. Look at him on the deck. Livingston to bring it up. Leads 4. Shot from the lane won't go. Another shot stays out. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was the look of a 3-point play. You always going in think you can get more at the rim.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Curry. Not that time. He misses. The follow won't go either. To Middleton. Great look and vision. Whoa! What a finish. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
Curry with the ball. Takes stock of the floor. Curry. Oh, it took a while, Jay, but he hits his first 3 of the game here tonight.
Yeah, couldn't really get one to fall in the first quarter, but he stayed the course and did a good job of squaring his shoulders to the basket.
Curry to bring it up. Leads 3. 4-3, and he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Knocked loose. Middleton. That's out. Last touch by Chris Middleton. Curry into the front court. Up by 3. Fires the 3, and Stephen Curry. We say it time and time again. Not much the defense could have done there.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with a three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
To Brogdon. Won't go down. Kicks it outside to Middleton. For 3. No good. Durant with the basketball up top. Up by 6. Beyond the arc for 3. Off the mark. No good. DJ Wilson pins it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
I'm right here.
Brogdon. Oh, stolen by the Warriors.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Steph Curry. Ooh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
Curry, obviously the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Yeah, I said it. But he's so good at driving and using his body to shield off the contact.
Time for a breather. Mike Budenholzer turns to his bench. Adetokunbo to Lopez. Lets it fly from long range. Can't connect. Curry with the basketball. His guys can hold for the final shot. Now a steal by Milwaukee. Slam dunk.
Number 13.
Brook Lopez sends it away. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
Get back.
Late heave to beat the buzzer. That's it. First half has come to an end. The Warriors with the lead. Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. Warriors basketball. Gets toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Whoa, Chris Middleton. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
No good. That's great defense.
Give the defense some credit here. He killed them in the first half, driving and scoring at will. But now, it's lockdown time.
Lopez. It's good.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
Curry into the front court. His guys lead here, early stages, third quarter. Down low, Green stuffs it down with authority.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Bledsoe with the basketball. The deficit now up to 5. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Can't convert the free throw. To Thompson. Count it. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dale Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and effort.
Durant, great defense, forcing the miss.
In the first half, he pretty much made every single shot. It was magical to watch. But now that you have drawn so much attention, try to get your teammates more involved.
Whoa, Chris Middleton. The defense is really going to have to start paying attention. He's 5 for 5 for the field.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Middleton. He'll take that any day. Durant across the timeline. His guys down 3. And Cousins is fouled. Boogie going to the line. He's going to shoot 2.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
First free throw is good. No good on the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. To Bledsoe. Adetokunbo on a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors. Here's Durant for 2. Kevin Durant. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
I know these mishaps happen defensively, but sometimes this can be the best thing for an offensive player who maybe hasn't found his rhythm yet. Don't let him get going.
Adetokunbo to Middleton. Bad pass there. Warriors have it.
Tie ball game. Make this possession count.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Won't go for Brogdon. Had a hand in his face.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
To Middleton. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Had made his first 3, but that shot off the mark. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Durant buries the 3. He's too good to leave that open.
And watching all these great shooters on the floor at once, it almost mesmerizes me. It's like you're watching the shot in slow motion. The backspin, it gives off the feel that the ball's going in every time.
It's that time for new blood. Mike Budenholzer makes the move to his bench. Bledsoe drains it. Curry. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. To Middleton. Here's a chance from long range. Can't connect. It's no good. Durant with the basketball up top. Counting down toward a minute to play in this third quarter. Curry to Green. Durant on the drive, but he can't get it to go. To Hill. And a whistle.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
the first foul in the last 2 minutes. Stepping in for the Milwaukee Bucks, number 21, Tony Snell.
George Hill gets it in the right corner. Fires the three. Man, that was a tough shot.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, Ed.
To Thompson from long range. Off the mark.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
The assist from number 11, Klay Thompson.
Long key from three-quarters court. Third quarter comes to an end. It's all even at the end of this quarter. The Bucks to inbound to start this final quarter. And this game's been everything we could have hoped for. All tied up after 3.
This is what happens when you have winners on both sides. People who are not willing to give up and will continue to scrape and claw to get themselves in a position to win this ballgame.
All even through 3 quarters. Who can pull away as we get started here in the 4th? Adetokunbo to Middleton. Won't go. Thompson to bring it into the front court. All tied up, just underway in this 4th quarter. 4-3. That's how you defend. To Adetokunbo. Knocked loose. Klay Thompson sends it away.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Bledsoe, and the rebound taken by Golden State. Now a steal by Milwaukee.
Neck and neck, they couldn't get anything on that possession. Let's see if we can get a bucket in transition.
Warriors have the basketball. Livingston to Thompson. Livingston to Thompson. Warriors with 4 to shoot. Thompson smothering D. To Middleton. Fires the three. He has certainly been on target from downtown. He's 4 of 5 from three-point range.
Let me tell you why. He's been receiving his passes on time and on target. Give the passer some credit in this scenario as well.
Green. Middleton to Adetokunbo. Turns and slams it down.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Iguodala to bring it up. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. To Adetokunbo. Nothing going here on that drive. Adetokunbo to Middleton. DeMarcus Cousins rejects it.
Just incredible timing on that swap.
Lopez. Brook Lopez continues to expand his game. Well defended, he still finds a way.
Don't seem shocked. This is how the game is played these days. Shooting a three is like shooting a layup.
Durant. For three. And Kevin Durant nails it from downtown. Kevin Durant, dynamic once again.
And giving it to you any way you want it. On the block, from the perimeter, mouse in the house, whatever the scenario is, Kevin Durant has an answer.
Curling inside. Brook Lopez. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size. But in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Durant. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
To Middleton. Beyond the arc for three. Good contest. Middleton off the mark. Durant. Oh, he can't do that.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Opposing coach is going to counter. Make some changes of his own. Oh, stolen by the Warriors.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
And a whistle.
His timing was a tad bit off.
First one goes down. Two for two on that trip. Durant. He was all over him.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Knocked loose. Warriors come away with it. Durant. Textbook defense.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Thompson. He missed his first four from downtown. He finally gets a three to go.
I'm going to tell you what every shooter thinks after he misses 4 in a row. One has to go in eventually.
To Lopez. And stuffs it home.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ball game.
Steph lets loose and strokes it.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Bucks at the controls. On a bad pass, going to be taken away by the Warriors. The Bucks claim victory as they win this one handily. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
last time that I checked. It was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rep last time that I checked. I was selling in the set. Make $250,000, no sweat last time that I checked. I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress last time that I checked. First you get the money, then respect, then the power and the come next last time that I checked. I've been self-made from the dribble. I was been saying I'm a killer. Nah, playing no games with you. Pop clutch, switch lanes on you. Nah, I laid down the game for you. Taught you how to charge more than what they paid for you. Own the whole thing for you. Reinvest, double up, then explain for you. Gotta be love. Run the city, it gotta be cuz. It's for the pieces I took off the Monopoly board. Hey, y'all boss claims, it gotta be fraud. Just keep the hood about your mouth and you gotta be charged. I doubled up, tripled up, what? Banged on the whole game, I ain't give a... It was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rep last time that I checked. I was selling in the set. Make $250,000, no sweat last time that I checked. I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress last time that I checked. First you get the money, then respect, then the power and the come next last time that I checked. Come through fly check, no cosign. I ain't need radio to do mine. I done fine and I take my time check and take my tribe. Every level that I crossed in this game like state lines, it was visionary. Either I'm genius or it's scary. Maybe it's both in this balance I deliver daily. For every in these streets trying to feed the babies. The single mama's working hard not to miss a payment. And dirty money get washed on royalty statements. Black owners in this game are powerful racists. Young in the set that's doing it makeshift. Out the garage, it's how you end up in charge. It's how you end up in penthouses, end up in cars. It's how you start off a end up a boss. It's how you win the whole thing and live with sweat dripping down your face. Cause the mission was last time that I checked. It was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rep last time that I checked. I was selling in the set. Make $250,000, no sweat last time that I checked. I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress last time that I checked. First you get the money, then respect, then the power and the come next last time that I checked. I got the front end in the back.
It's the NBA on EA Sports, and this is Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals. From downtown Milwaukee, tonight, it's the hometown Milwaukee Bucks taking on the Boston Celtics. Along with Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, we look at the Bucks coming into play. They're rested, they're ready to go, and they'll have home court advantage to begin here in games 1 and 2.
And I'll tell you what, I am looking forward to this series right here. This is going to be a dogfight. We got a couple of teams that match up very well. I can see this one going to length. Yes, 7 games. That's how even these teams are.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down. Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving since he was a young man growing up in New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, Ed, he's been battling injuries since his freshman year of college, but the beautiful thing about Kyrie Irving is that he always loves the big stage. Making the game-winning shot in Game 7, he will continue to do so when he surrounds himself with great, inspiring leaders with the likes of such Kobe Bryant.
A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles around and out. Irving. Keep on trying. Shot's no good there. To Middleton. A bad pass, and the Celtics have it.
I'm hearing some boos from the crowd. They know just like I know you're not getting back on D.
Lopez to Bledsoe. Lets it fly from long range. Not there for Bledsoe. Defense all over him. Irving. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Bledsoe to Adetokunbo. Lopez. Nice pass to set things up. Malcolm Brogdon lays it in.
That's it? That's all the celebration I get? I wanted to see a little bit more off that one.
Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. To Horford. Curling inside. Kyrie Irving. 3 for 4. Good start. Simply put, when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion. And it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance. And in their mind, they do. But in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
Horford. To Hayward. The Bucks clear the rebound. To Adetokunbo. And he finishes at the rim.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there. But see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
Irving. Brook Lopez snatching it out of the air.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Middleton. Well, their first 3, and they're right back in it within a possession in this first quarter.
Well, I don't want to live in the past, but if you got a couple of those that dropped earlier, they could have had a nice lead. Now, we got a dogfight.
New blood coming in for both sides. Irving. Double figures in the first quarter, now at 10, including that 3.
And the more and more I watch, I become mesmerized with that follow-through. That release is effortless.
George Hill to Lopez. It's Boston with the rebound. To Jaylen Brown. Won't go down.
Inevitably, you have to start making some shots. I don't know how many more open looks you want from the defense.
Hill. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Irving the rebound. And the slam. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Irving had made his first couple, but he misses there. To Brogdon. A pass taken away by the Celtics. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
His first effort off the mark.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
We've reached the end of the first quarter here in Game 1. Jay and I are back after this. It's the Western Conference Finals on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Rozier into the front court. His team leads it by 10. To Marcus Morris. Defense making the ball carrier work. DJ Wilson pins it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Hill. Off the mark. No good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Now the Bucks going to signal for a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Bucks basketball. Adetokunbo goes to the left side. Fires the 3. That's off the side of the rim, short.
Come on, show me something better than that, baby. It's game time.
To Jaylen Brown. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Rozier with it. His team on top by 13. Brogdon. The pass set it all up.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Across the timeline, it's Rozier. It's an 11-point game. Fires the three. Defense all over Rozier. Can't connect. To Hill. Oh, he had him there for a second. Knocked loose. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by George Hill. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. To Horford. Boston with 4 to shoot. Trying to cash in. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
Leadership's greatest values occur in between the lines and not necessarily in the box score. And that's the type of leader that Al Horford is.
Knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
Ed, I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back.
George Hill. Down to 5 on the 24. From long range. Now that's a contest. Has a chance. Tatum shot misses.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
To Marcus Smart. Irving to Horford. Has a look. There it is, Al Horford. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
And that footwork was absolutely off the charts. Just that space, splash.
That's a heady play for Chris Middleton. Hand in his face, he still buries the 3.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Knocks down the first. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Bledsoe with the basketball. Down 12. Beyond the arc for 3. Rebound for Smart. To Irving. There it is, Al Horford. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Hill to Bledsoe. Middleton. Rebound Horford. To Irving. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
I think the defender had absolutely zero chance on that play.
DJ Wilson tips it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
To Horford. There it is, Al Horford. Terrific shooting. He's 4 for 5.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Hands up, hands up, hands up.
Rises for the slam. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer, it's halftime here in Game 1. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Kyrie across the timeline. His guys holding the big lead. No good. No daylight. Great defense. To Middleton. He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
First one goes down. Able to convert on both free throws. To Middleton. Bledsoe. Celtics able to clear the board. Hayward to Irving. Count it.
So good to see one of Jersey's finest, Kyrie Irving, back on the court and driving with no issues on that knee. He only played 60 games last year, and he missed the entire Celtics postseason run. You can only imagine what this team would have done if he were healthy and they had Gordon Hayward.
To Lopez. Bledsoe to Lopez. For three. Brook Lopez continues to expand his game. Well defended, he still finds a way.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
Deep two there, won't go. Dives for it, not afraid to mix it up. Horford. There it is, Al Horford. He's now 5 for 6.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Al Horford swats it. That's out. Last touch by Al Horford. Brogdon to Bledsoe. Kyrie Irving with the block. And a backcourt violation. Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. Irving. Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Irving to Horford. 4-3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Shot from the lane won't go. To Irving. Oh, a lot of contact. Shot's no good and no foul.
I'm here.
To Brogdon. With a drop step. Gets a shot up off the mark. To Hayward. Horford to Irving. Trying to cash in. Horford, shot no good. Bledsoe to Lopez. Knocked loose. Celtics come away with it. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. Adetokunbo to Lopez. Almost, and he's not getting the call. To Marcus Morris. Marcus Morris, strong finish. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ballgame.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Great defense, forcing the miss.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Brook Lopez sends it away. That's out. Last touch by Al Horford. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Bledsoe with it up top. His guys down big. Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Lopez. Not done yet. Bledsoe. Here's a chance from long range. Rebound comes to Kyrie. To Rozier. And they call it.
Just a tic-tac foul.
First one, count it. And he makes them both. Now a steal by Milwaukee.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. Is called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
That ends the third quarter. The Bucks to inbound to start this final quarter. And they're not totally out of it just yet, but you'd have to say they have lots of work to do to get back in this game.
They probably have to put together some kind of 10-0 run to get back in this ballgame, but this is when an opportunity has a chance to become magical. I've been part of it, and I've seen it happen so many different times. Just because a team has been dominating you the last couple of quarters doesn't mean that you can't start believing in yourself, that you can do anything you want to do on the court at any given time. You watch, once you start to believe, you'll get back in this game.
Bledsoe throws it up. Over the line. Backcourt violation. Irving. And he's going to the free throw line.
I don't know, Ed. Maybe there's a long-term play here. But next game, we're going to be aggressive early. Maybe.
Jason Tatum has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 82%. And he connects on the first free throw. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. To Middleton. Lets it fly from long range. Rebound hauled in by the Celtics. To Marcus Morris. Slams it down.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Fakes, drives to the rim, and scores.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Irving. Oh, had him going there for a second. Knocked loose. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Contested shot, Marcus Morris can't hit.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
To Marcus Morris. Runner here, won't go. Middleton. Cleans it up. Adetokunbo to Brogdon. And a pass stolen by Boston. Looking for his man. Lopez. To Brogdon. And Jay, they call the foul.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Fires the three. He still can't find his range from deep. It's no good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Bledsoe with the basketball. Down a bundle. Sets him up. Throws it down off the alley-oop pass.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Fires the three. It's the Celtics with the rebound. Brown into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Off the mark. A bad pass, and the Celtics have it.
That's all she wrote. Dribble it out.
To Irving. A lot of contact. No whistle. To Bledsoe. Al Horford sends it away. That's out. Last touch by Al Horford. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. A pass taken away by the Celtics.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
Spins and scores.
Come on, somebody tell me when he added that to his arsenal.
Milwaukee with the basketball. George Hill. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Celtics. To George Hill. From the painted area, won't go down. Irving. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
And they call the foul. Not the breeze there, Jay.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
From long range. Not that time. To Horford. And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
Ed and I want to go home too, but fouls like that only stop the clock for all of us.
Jaylen Brown, couple of free throws on the way. A career 65% free throw shooter. And hits the first free throw. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. Hill. Al Horford snares the rebound.
The game is won in the details. The team who has the most attention to the minutia is a team that wins the ball game. And from the beginning of this game, this team has been mentally engaged. I know the season's a long year, but when you come mentally engaged and you have attention to detail, that's a scary thing to watch.
No good. Hill into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Beyond the arc for three. Horford with the rebound.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly.
Flushes down the slam. That's out. Last touch by DJ Wilson. It's a victory here for the Celtics. They've jumped out in front, 1-0 in this best-of-7 series. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA Playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.